And I was just told that I didn't have to leave, that they were not going to call the police and all that different stuff on me. And I asked, could I leave on my own? I'm sitting here on the toilet in the bathroom. I might have to open the door while I'm using the bathroom and talk to them so they won't say I'm resisting. I do not want to be arrested and go to jail. I should never beg them people to stay here or whatever. And they talking about I was being something against them. I was not being combative against them. I did not do anything wrong. I tried. I didn't do anything but ask questions. I did not tell them that I was going to force my way onto their property. But I already knew that it is raining. And like I said, the sheriff said that I can go, so like I recorded everything or whatever. They did not tell me that I can come here every day or whatever the situation is. But when I interacted with them, they told me to find another business to go to, another place to go. I came here right away. Yes, I'm using the bathroom, but I can open up the door while I am using the bathroom. I'm actually on the toilet using the bathroom. I open the door. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. You can talk to me with the door open. It's fine. Come on, you can talk to me.
You're on the bathroom. I want to give you your privacy.
No, I've been in the bathroom. I've been in the bathroom. What's up?
Well, here, I'm gonna.
No, just talk to me, please. I don't want you to say I'm resisting arrest,
no,
please.
I'm giving you your privacy, okay? So, Festival says that they just don't want you here anymore, okay?
So they just got done telling me that I can come here and that they didn't want me to be out in the rain.
They don't mind if you shop, but they just don't want you lingering around.
Mm-hmm. They can't have you sleeping here overnight.
And they already said that to me, and I did not disagree with that.
Okay, so
I just asked them what was the problem, and the things that he was saying, I asked, can I have it in writing and things like that.
okay.
But then I said, please don't, force me, because he's trying to say that, first of all, there's a number of reasons why I asked him. Why? Because you now have a report against me that's going to also be unfair against me.
Okay.
Also, not only that, it's going to be more documents of me being a ruly and unjust person in another business store laws. Plus, I have made plans to come here and take care of my business. That is very important to me. Another thing, it is raining. I have nowhere to go.
Okay, so
But that's okay because I can figure something out.
Okay.
I do not have to shop here, and as a matter of fact, I can go somewhere else.
okay,
And
I can give you a ride somewhere else since it's raining now, okay?
the problem is for me, but the problem is I'm here and somebody approached me that found the necessary, that I only knew them from one community. And I don't have to base people off of where I've known them from. I've never committed to this person or never promised this person anything, but I recognize them from a particular community. And I was told, and I'm having a bowel movement right now too.
Finish up using the bathroom and we'll talk when you're out, okay?
Now they sit there and I asked him, what are you talking about? If he would have told me he was calling police, I would have left right then. So that's why I said it's some kind of unfair. People trying to figure out who I am for real. What would I do in a time of danger? And what would I do as desperation? I'm not hiding it. I'm not whatever. But I also want to know, these things I have to hurry up and put together because it just don't seem right. It's the business day. I'm sitting here. So why are you telling me, if you seen me yesterday and you did not want me here, if you seen me this morning, you did not want me here, why didn't you say something? Why when somebody come up to me now where I'm recording here and now people have problems or whatever, trying to bank off of my insecurities and doing unfair competition, all these people are against me. Then right after he said that he called for a mediator, and then he says that he doesn't want me, tell them that he doesn't want me here, then it changed. They keep doing that. Me being at this store is not causing any particular problems or whatever, because I'm not doing anything wrong. If I'm sitting out there, if the police try to tell me, or the sheriff, the deputy say, go to McDonald's, you can go to these different places unless you've been trespassing, then that means that you tell me that I can come here to a place. When I'm sitting here, and this is a place that is open, that I'm charging my phone or whatever, and I've never been told that I cannot come to this store or anything like that. I'm sitting here in a place or whatever. There's no other places that are open 24 hours. So if I come to a place where I'm not being harassed, where the deputies are not telling me that I have to leave, they told me to find somewhere else, I'll let them know. Then what's the problem? But then please don't make me, and I don't want to be like that. That's why I said I'm working on myself. I have begged people to stay in my life. I'm not going to continue to do that. Those are my instincts, because I already know that it's trouble out there. My clothes will be drenched and wet, and then I'll be outside cold, because nobody is going to want me to drip or come up in their business all dripped and wet. And that's why when somebody called about that hotel, maybe I should have just said, go ahead, I'll go to the hotel. But I already know that I'm going to still be homeless once again. And I'm just trying to understand. Yeah, I'm not saying, I'm sitting outside. I'm not trying to act like I'm bigger and better, because I done figured out how to charge my phone and how to make it and go into different places. I can come, that's why I said, tell me the rules, because I can be because I've come here plenty of times where I had my own cars, where I was not homeless, where I had my big houses and all that. I would come here multiple times a day. Every day or whatever. I would shop. I would do that. I would go. I have had my son's birthday party at this place. I have had different things. I have had them personally make sandwiches for me in this place. All kinds of stuff. Now all of a sudden so I'm wondering, what is the problem? Now I have acknowledged that I have known somebody but I'm saying, why are you exiting me? I want to know, why not come to me and approach me and say, hi, how's your products that you just brought from here? What would make you think that I'm leaving because I'm sitting outside? Why don't you ask me what I'm doing instead of you telling me? And they're also trying to tell something that I don't want to go to jail. I don't want people saying that I'm being combative. I just got done saying that Chelsea said I was combative. Then he said it. So I'm trying to see all of the whys. Using the bathroom. I sat up there with all this food or whatever yesterday. Then I went into the bathroom and then I came out or whatever yesterday. Now they trying to find different things and make reports about me everywhere I go. But there's no rules that say, why is it that they're trying to make it illegal for me? I'm sitting outside. I'm not in your store. And I kept being up throughout the night. That's why I was up and they see me. If I'm sitting outside of the store, I could be traveling, waiting for it to open. I'm just giving reasonable, rational explanations. I'm so disappointed in this. Now I'm actually using the bathroom. How would you know that I wasn't using the bathroom yesterday? That's the reason why these people don't want me around here or whatever. Don't want me to see unfair. They got their big business. They showing me this is what you can do when you own your own. And this is also me. I have my own corporation and things like that. And I have a right as well to myself, and not to have people to try to destroy me. And just like I can still file different complaints. I asked about an incident. He said he wasn't doing it, but then he called the police. He just told me he was not filing an incident against me. But he did, he fight it unfair. And then now I'm wondering, is it the person that I knew? And I should not mention that, because her religion and if that is what she's doing it does not have to be mentioned at her job. But that is me. Also, like I said, why am I being rushed to grow up? I'm not contradicting myself. I know that I have some things that I need to work on. But that's their profession, not mine. I should not have to control what they're doing, and I'm coming just as myself. They're not going to rush me to be some big girl or what they want me to be. People trying to convince. That's not all. The other ones have flushed. That's why I said. I have flushed the other, but I've been sitting here having about me. That's why I said, if they want to talk to me, they can talk to me with the door. They call the sheriff department. And I said, okay, you call the police, then I'm going to leave. And when I'm leaving on my own, he says, no, I'm going to let you stay. But we just need a mediator. For what? I've been trying to talk to you this whole time. And I have not said anything. I just said, can you tell me this stuff in writing? Tell me where you get. He said that it's his own rules. Like I said, I'm not fake or whatever. I'm not rushing the rope, and that's why I'm going to continue to advocate for myself so that I won't be put in a position where people are trying to make me do whatever. When I come in somewhere, tell me the rules. This is not some place where, that's what I said. Like, no, I want to know what law I'm basing it up for, because what if I don't want to stay up in here? What if I don't want to shop here? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what kind of things I'm into. Like, you know what I'm saying, that you're trying to involve me in. Now I'm concerned, like, you know, I don't want them to, if I'm here and I'm a paying customer, then that's that. I can shop. You don't limit my money. You don't know how long my money is. And that's the thing. People trying to, you know, be judgmental or whatever because I'm out here and they already know. Okay, well, I've called these different places talking about now, and that's what they like to do, say now it's concern for my well-being. But he said that's why he called, but then the deputy is telling me something different. How you concerned for my well-being? You going to now you telling me that you going to every customer now and asking them how their well-being is, but you don't know there could be 50 customers that came into your place that is homeless. And as I said, you're not going to tell the truck driver that they can't park in your parking lot. You're not going to tell the people that may be sitting in your parking lot right now that it's raining and feel like they can't drive on the street, that they can't come sit in your parking lot in their car all night. You know what I'm saying? But you telling me, and that's what I'm saying. I'd rather not. If somebody's gonna try to give me a hotel room for 2 nights, why not give me a rental car for 2 nights and maybe I can accomplish things? Because when I have my own, these people can't tell me. That's why my cars have been taken by the city of Kenosha. That's why I have been illegally evicted from places. That's why I have been illegally jailed and all kinds of stuff. And when I'm trying to get on the right foot of things and talk through things on my own where they want, if I have to talk to a therapist, and now he talk about have a mediator come, they come right away within minutes. So it's like it's a setup for failure. It's not right. I make plans like I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually spend. I could have just stayed here and said, "Oh, this is my." And if I want to spend more money here because I'm like, okay, well, I appreciate Festival for letting me sit here like this. You know what I'm saying? Wow, Festival is really that place that I thought it was. They have daycares and all kind of shits in festivals. But they want to treat me like this. And that's why I said, maybe the community want to know what time it is, but I don't necessarily, y'all don't have to like me. Y'all don't know what I'm going through. Y'all don't see what I'm going through. But people creating rules as they go or whatever, and I'm trying so hard. Just tell me, if you got a rule, why not give it to me in writing? Oh, because what you say should matter. But then also, then don't say things to me that you don't want to explain to me. Let me know so I can read it in writing so I won't miss any step. Tell it to me. And then also when I contact and let people know. Like, okay, well, I wasn't trying to do this and this is what happened. Or whatever the situation is. I don't play me like that. For real. Didn't even have time to clean and wipe off the toilet and shit like I usually do, scared that I'm about to go to motherfucking jail. That shit is not right. Why are you trying to criminalize me? Telling it's not your business everything that I'm doing. If it's your story, you call the shots. So why you can't take care of it on your own? and saying that I'm trying to cause arguments with you. I did not do that. All I'm doing is holding a conversation with you. And then you also involving some strange woman, and she commented, and I would have said something to her, she would have been a witness. And then that would have been more against me. It would have been a private matter, and it would have been a civil matter. More against me. Ain't no telling who that woman was. It is or whatever. She was here earlier. So these are the problems that I am having. Okay.
Okay.
So what is the problem now?
So what?
What is it?
Okay, so management doesn't want you on the property anymore. They want you to have you trespass. Do you have an ID on you?
Why am I being trespassed? And you just told me that he said that I can come here. And
I
that
didn't say you.
you did. You said that he said I can come here and that he
Yeah, so
doesn't
they
want me
initially told
lingering.
me, and then they changed their mind.
Why? And I just asked to leave, and he told me that when I was gonna leave on my own multiple times, and I even asked him for me to stay too. He told me that I can stay. He was just contacting you for mediation, and that he did not want me out in the rain.
Okay, well.
But now I have to.
Okay.
So are you
Now,
arresting me?
I'm not arresting you.
But he just, when I try to leave on my own to prevent from being trespassed, he told me that I can stay here.
Okay.
Where's the crime? I haven't
Okay.
recorded.
Listen, I'm not arresting you. There's no crime right
So
now.
now I
This is-
can't ever come back to the festival again. What did I
Not this
do?
one. Because
Well, what did I do? They don't want me over
the
here in this
management
community.
doesn't want you
But
on
what
the
did I
property.
do wrong?
Okay, so it sounds like you were here till late last night after being told to leave.
No, I was never
Okay.
told to leave
I've
here
listened
last
to you,
night.
now it's time to listen to me so that I can tell you what's going on, okay? And I wasn't here for everything. This is what the manager was telling me. You've been asked to leave, you didn't leave. They didn't want you out in the rain, so they said you can come back in and wait for us, okay?
That's what
I
he
don't know,
said.
yes, I don't know if, he said they
If he
don't
lied,
know.
is that a crime when somebody lies to?
No, that's not a crime, okay?
So he
No,
can.
again,
Go ahead,
I'm
talk, and I'm
explaining,
gonna talk, Bruce.
okay?
Okay.
He had you come in so you weren't stuck in the rain, but he would like you to leave the property. And as the manager here, this is private property, they can have people removed or they can say that they want you trespassed. So I can give you a ride somewhere, but you're not gonna be allowed on the property anymore. Now, do you have an ID on you, yes or no?
Yes.
May I see it?
Now, I have a question too.
Sure.
If I was dishonest to you in a police report or in a report to you, is that a crime?
If you're lying to me,
If I make dishonest statements, is that a crime?
if you're making a dishonest statement to a law enforcement officer conducting an official investigation, that would
Right.
be obstructing.
So if he is being dishonest about things, would he also be considered obstructing?
No.
Please.
If
So
I'm
why
asking,
me?
If I'm not saying you're obstructing.
No.
If
Why
you-
if I'm dishonest, I would be obstructing.
My
but he
answer
wouldn't
to
be.
you was, if I'm asking you the question regarding an investigation and you lie, that is obstructing.
So falsifying a police report is not
There's not a
obstructing.
police report, there's no crime.
Is it going to be an incident report?
No.
But so you say he trespassing and you running my ID, but you didn't run his. I also have a corporation that I'm standing on. This is what I'm doing as far as my business. I came here as a business owner, as a corporate, and I have it, and I can show it to you.
Okay.
So please
Well,
be mindful of that
This
too.
is a private business.
And I asked him to leave, and he told me I walked in here on my own. He did not tell me to come in here. I walked in here on my
They
own.
can have you trespass for whatever reason they want.
Can you talk to me? This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I asked the man to leave on my own, and he told me to stay. He entrapped
No, he
me.
didn't.
I tried to leave on my
Jasmine,
own.
there's no
Many
entrapment because
times.
there's no crime.
But why did he tell me to stay? That he
Because
wanted me to
didn't
stay
want
out
you
of
in
the rain.
He didn't want you in the rain.
Okay, but I told him I was gonna leave on my own.
I know, but he doesn't want you taking up the
Even
bathroom.
after
He
you,
doesn't
I did not
want
take it up the bathroom. I have pictures that I'm having a bowel movement.
That's fine, that's why we were.
Sir, even after he told me that he called, I told him I can just leave if he don't want me here. And he told me that I can stay here after I found out that you all were called.
Right, so he called us after that because he didn't want you.
No,
to-
he called, he
Hold on,
already
hold on,
called
hold on.
you. So he called you two
Okay.
times.
No,
He
he
did
called-
not, exactly, he did not.
Let me speak. So he called
No.
us because he doesn't want you here. He did not want you out in the rain, which is why he allowed you to come back in here until we got here.
He did not allow me. He never told me yesterday that I could not come.
Here, he wants
They
you to
never
leave.
told me that I had. They just told me.
So I'm telling you right now that right now they want you to leave.
Yesterday-
if they had told you that it was okay to stay yesterday, that was yesterday. As
No,
of right
no,
now,
I said today.
as of right now, he would like you to leave the property. So I don't want you in the rain either.
If
I
he
can
was
give you. I
dishonest,
can give
is
you.
it a crime?
It's not. He's not being dishonest. He's a representative of the corporation that owns this property, and he's asking you to
And
leave.
I have asked him for information to contact them. I have asked for information of the incident report. I'm telling you, sir, that man, yesterday the woman said, she was just reminding me I was in the bathroom. She said that they closed at 11. That's it.
And did you sleep on the property?
I came here last night and I was up and I did fall asleep at times, but I was not told that I could not do that.
Okay.
And when he told me, I said I would not do it again. He said that's fine, that I can still come here and I can be here as long as I'm a paying customer.
Okay.
Now,
So-
I could be a person that refund all this stuff that I bought from here yesterday. Because at this point, that's what, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What if I take back my word? No.
Right.
No.
Okay,
What,
where
so
we're
what if,
at right
so
now
I got
is he would
stuff
like
that I
you to
have
leave.
from here.
If you would
that-
like to make a return before you leave, you can make a return.
Okay.
If that's what you want
Now,
to do, but then
that's
you're
so-
going to leave.
So if I want to do business that way and be grimy like that, you know what I'm saying? Because he told me.
Do you want to make a return before you leave?
My problem is this. What I'm saying to you, I asked that man.
Okay, and I'm telling you
And
the way
he
things are
told
right
me-
now. If
right,
that is
but
the way
what-
things
so-
were, things have changed.
But-
They no longer want you on the property.
But why tell me that I can't never come here again? What did I do that I can't never come to this store ever again? Is what my problem is.
It sounds like you've been loitering. It sounds like you.
What
weren't
is loitering?
wa-
What is the definition of loitering?
You're staying around a private business when you're not currently engaged in business. And as a business owner in the state of Wisconsin, they can ask you to leave the property. If they ask you to leave
Right.
the property and you didn't,
But-
and now they want you to leave, so now you have to leave. Okay.
And I was wrong for begging him. I should have been strong enough to just leave.
Okay,
right?
so let's leave now. I can give you a ride.
So
give you
I'm
a
fucked
ride.
up. I'm a little girl, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I've been crying all morning, saying stop fucking rushing me because I don't have what I need. And when I come to different places,
Okay.
then that's what I have to
Collect
go
your things,
through.
We have to go.
But I'm not
Okay?
getting in your car.
Then
But
you don't have to. You can walk. I just would be willing to give you a ride.
but I'm
somewhere
being
so
rushed,
you're
and I
not-
have to collect my stuff. I'm not.
We're not arresting you.
I know. That's why I'm not getting in your car where I can't open the door when I want to open the
Okay,
door.
Then you're going to have to walk off of the property.
And that's why I asked. Well, at least can I wait for a cab to come?
They want you off the
Ask
property
him, could
right
I
now.
wait for a cab to
They,
come?
it sounds like we're past that point.
You're welcome
Okay.
to walk.
Okay, well, I want to
anywhere
file a
in your
police
business.
report of my own, and I want an incident report. Okay, ask him for an incident form. He have one. Please, I'm getting my stuff right now.
Okay.
I want an incident form.
From Festival?
Yes, I have a right to request that for my corporation and for myself.
What corporation?
You want the tax ID number?
No, I'm just.
It's mine.
Okay.
I have. So, are you don't believe me?
No, I was just asking if
I told you many times that I have one. So, but if you don't believe me,
That's
then
fine.
I can prove it to you. I have a copy of it. I can email it to you. What's the email address that I can send it to?
It really doesn't matter.
It's my
It's more of a
name,
conversational question.
Jasmine Renee Davis.
Okay.
And so, I have that. And so, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have brought up that. Maybe the community want to know.
It's a conversational question, okay? It's not really relevant.
It is because you asked on the police time, on your job's time. You all walking around in your uniform, but why I can't walk around in mine? Why I can't walk around? What makes me that I can't be a business owner? Are you gonna ask him for the incident report? I need a form.
You can head on out. I can give you the incident number for our call, and I'm going to notate that they.
What
asked you
about
to
from
leave.
him? I want an incident report from him.
Everything's documented under ours.
No. I didn't have business with you all. He
Yeah,
had business with
okay.
you. So you not gonna. So I don't get to ask him for one today.
I don't. You'd have to contact Festival Corporate.
And that's why I asked for the phone number.
You got a phone? You can get
No,
on
I don't have the
Okay,
exact number.
You need to go. If you don't want to ride, then you're going to have to walk.
Just because I don't want to be involved. And he told me that if I come in here, that he can have conversations. He hid And so I'm still in the rain, and he said he didn't want me to be in the rain. No. I'm fine. But at the same time, what I'm saying to you is, how are you allowing him, and you know that he was dishonest? You sitting there
If he says at one moment it's okay, and then circumstances change, he has that right.
But why? Okay, and I said, please don't kick me out of here. You know why? Because I don't want to constantly have to go through this shit that I'm going through all the time, where now it's another business that said I trespass, and then eventually you all going to arrest me because I keep getting kicked out of all these businesses, and that's so I try to work it out and talk to him. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And then when I tell him multiple times, I said, but I'm going to tell you something. I want to know, because I want to be able to walk out of here. I want to know what's up before I shop. I want to be able to walk out of here on my own. He didn't tell you that, but I have it recorded. I said, and if it's something here that I don't like, then I'm not going to, just because I asked you to stay and not to trespass me out of here, does not mean that I won't say that something is wrong with a product or something like that.
If you have a problem with Festival Foods, you can make a complaint for their corporate.
But now the whole community see again that I'm involved with the police.
Nobody's going to know that you're involved.
Everybody is out here. These people
are
out here. So what, they won again? Like, that's the problem. Y'all showing me that this is y'all city, and that I was born in this city. Probably here. How long have you all been here?
Ma'am.
How long have you been a police officer? I mean, a deputy.
I can either give you a ride or you can walk.
Okay, so, but you have, this is the conversation. Can I talk to you outside of their property?
Conversation's done. We can either walk or
How
you
is
can get
it
in the
done,
car.
though?
We're telling you it's
How do you say your name?
Because
Get off the
I'm
road.
not going to keep talking around in circles.
Are you going to go back in here and talk to him more about it?
I will once you leave the
Okay,
property.
so you're going to talk to him more about it,
And I
but
will
you're not going to talk
and I
to
will
me
collect
about
this
it.
information that I'm going to know. I have your information, I'll have this
But
information.
why are you gonna talk to him
Because
more
I've
about it?
talked
But you
to
don't
you.
want to. But you have not. You gonna finish getting his story where he's already proven to be dishonest.
Okay.
But you don't
We're
want to
done, we're
talk to
done.
me
We're
about
done.
it.
You need to start walking, or I can give you a ride. Those are your options.
I'm not getting in your car, and I can't.
Then
Am
start
I gonna
walking.
drive your truck?
Then start walking.
Okay, I am.
You need to leave the entire property.
What is the entire property? What all do they own around here?
The
Whole parking lot,
parking lot.
everything around the corner, all the back.
What do you
Past those
mean?
stop signs, you have to go down.
Pass it. What? You can't tell me what direction I can go. Any direction
To
I
the
want to
road,
go.
to the road, to the road. That's where the property is.
So who giving you orders to say I have to go that way?
No
You
one's
just,
giving any me orders. I'm giving you an order to leave.
and you told me that I have to go that way, and I did not say I'm giving you orders. I said who is?
Who is what?
You made up that room. You bossing me
that's the
around.
property.
They want you off the property.
Right, and I'm leaving. I never said I'm walking away, and you stopped me and told
Okay.
me, and I asked you what all is their property. They might own another store around here.
They
They're
don't.
on the other side of the road.
I'm going to continue this conversation, and who do I talk to about what's going on with you all?
You can call the general number for the sheriff's department if you want to talk to one of our supervisors.
Because it's not right that y'all gonna let him talk and tell y'all a mile-long story, but y'all don't want to hear from me.
Yes,
I
it's
just
a
talked
And I know, and that's what I'm saying. But I'm a private citizen too.
okay, but you're in a private business, so it's fine.
What is it that you coming after me? Want to
I'm
say
not
some
coming
more?
after you at all, okay? Keep on
So
going.
what are you trying to say? Because I'm still gonna tell you that y'all want to hear from him, but you don't want to hear from me. All this some insurance bullshit or what? Or just to try to see? Yes, I fucking cry and beg because I'm tired of this shit. I don't need all this dumbass bullshit constantly. Look at all this shit that, okay, they don't like this shit about me. Where I can get fucking nutrients. They want to fucking starve me in this bitch. Or they want to see Jasmine don't leave when they say, I'm trying so hard, but I already know. As soon as that's the same thing like yesterday at Starbucks. As soon as I talked to a ride to come and pick me up, then he didn't say shit about me being there the whole time. Nothing. And, I don't want this shit from them. I do not want this food from Festival. Officer! I do want to make a refund like you said. I do want to make a refund. I don't want to eat this stuff. So you don't want me to make a refund? It ain't too late. Don't fucking worry about it. I'm going to eat this shit. But like I said, I'm not going to let it be known. And that's why I said I'm not a fucking con artist. Now I don't practice this shit. Yeah, the rain is motherfucking good for me too. You think you punishing me? You not doing shit. Talking about don't walk in the back, don't go this way because they own all this shit. What the fuck am I gonna stay on their property for? I'm off of that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna beg because I want to have a life. Then they talking about, so Chelsea called. So yeah, I'm gonna know. Okay, Chelsea is a motherfucking superstar now. She's still, make sure. That be the problem for me. They the motherfucking, but Starbucks, I can say. What are you saying? Sam's Club is, what Sam's Club are you referring to? What are you saying? Oh. Oh my goodness. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Every system, every time I find my way, there is a roadblock, but it's not stopping me. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm going to make it. I'm going to survive. I'm going to live. It's not a door that they can close on me. I can walk around this whole thing, and all they keep on talking about wellness checks. That's a fucking weapon. They don't give a fuck about me being well. I do not have to ask for their permission at all. But as I'm saying, again, Starbucks. I called for the ride. I was there the whole time. They didn't say anything to me. They see me. The first day I wasn't doing anything. I was just sitting there. Then I started kind of making calls, or I was getting calls and stuff like that. You know. And then I called for a ride. I called for a ride. It's okay. I don't need a refund. But I called for a ride. I'm gonna get it. Cause that was some bullshit. Cause he lied. And not only did he motherfucking lie, but he called the police after I told him, I can leave if you call the police. I'm not gonna stay here. Entrapment. Once again. And I mention that because that person, man, I got problems that I try to overlook. That somebody come up to me that already, you know what I'm saying, had a problem with me before. Please, y'all. Now, I'm not giving a reason for somebody to say that they gonna hold me to any specific laws or do whatever they want to do because I walk through their door. And that's why I mentioned that too. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through trying to make it. I done been through so many doors in this motherfucking city. It's not even fucking funny. I don't know who talking about they motherfucking own me. I own me. And I can't even sit there and stand there and say that I have who the fuck do I think I am? Because people don't even know that they can go into business for themselves. So they're going to make sure that I can't. Now I can stand on now I got somewhere I can stand up and talk to the owners now. And they don't like that. And I can do it even before then. But I can say, I have a corporation and it's called Jasmine Renee Davis. Do you want the tax ID number? These people are asking me questions on company time and all different kinds of stuff where they shouldn't. That's the problem that I'm having. You asking personal questions. Are you supposed to ask me that? And then if you asking me, why don't you want me to answer the question? Why don't you want me to answer the question? That's what I want to fucking know. Why don't you want me to answer the question? I'm wrong. Never come in, but I'm going to beg for my life. Please do not kick me out of here. Please don't. Please do not do something that's going to cause problems in my life. Please. What did I possibly do wrong? And the police still motherfucking there. So they about to watch the cameras. Ain't no telling what they about to fucking do. I can't sit up there from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock if I want to as a customer. And they know that. This is a motherfucking problem. And he's standing there with car keys and shit in his hand. I don't need no handouts from no motherfucking body that want to put me through all kind of problems to see who I'm going to be and how. You already know. Where else am I going to get food from? Where else am I going to get specific things from? That's what I want to know. If they're going to kick me out of every single place that I go to. Ain't no fucking way around here. They trying to make room. They don't want new people to see me. Because they don't they want people to believe that I am some kind of bad person. They gonna have to answer to why they doing me this way. That's a motherfucking problem. No, I don't have to do business that way and say I'm gonna get a refund. But then I thought about it, like I gotta eat this food from them, but I ate it. I'm not gonna be like that. But I'm going through some stuff. But they didn't take my attitude away. I woke up too motherfucking happy of myself today. I woke up too happy. I said way too much of my own stuff. But didn't he just talk about all the good things that I did for myself? I was able to find somewhere and be productive yesterday. I bought healthy food yesterday. I sit there and I pay for it with my own money yesterday. I'm proud of that today. That's the part. These people don't want me nowhere, and that causes problems. And then if I say that I'm bothered by something, then they're gonna try to tell me. So I'm begging because I want my life. I don't like this bullshit that I have to go through constantly every motherfucking day. Every day. Every motherfucking day. I'm not fucking up my hair. They trying to get me. And then another share too. I don't even know. I don't fucking know. It ain't my business to talk about all kind of different police business and the things that they are doing and all that different stuff. What y'all think? I got me. I said too much. You want to know if I'm real? I am. I'm human. I guarantee if his ass lost his job, he gonna be trying to, and maybe not. Maybe that's what he want. He lied though. I just would think that somebody would come to me and say, "Hi, did you enjoy the experience at our store?" Now, why you want to know if I'm waiting on a ride? That's not your business. That had nothing to do with your motherfucking store if I'm waiting on a ride. It had nothing to do with your store. Me waiting on a ride, I am not in your store. I'm outside of your store. That shit was inappropriate to me. I didn't like it at all. They're going to say I'm actually using the bathroom right now as if I wasn't. I use the bathroom a lot throughout the day, and I'm not sick. Just because people don't hydrate and eat healthy, they might, and they other people or whatever, don't mean that it's wrong. Okay, good. It's what else are you gonna do? Kick me out of more places? Shit, the Shalom Center got a hub, matter of fact, that I could go to, and I plan on going there probably tomorrow or something, or later today. I'm like, okay, they got a phone. If I talk to Chelsea, I can talk to and it's, I don't really want to talk. I'm not gonna change that shit. But if she want to talk to me, anybody can email me. I'm not like that. But come to me. I'm not gonna welcome people to do wrong to me. I reserve a right to just as well as they kick me out of that goddamn store. That's what people not realizing. I didn't come up in there spending food stamps. He's gonna say, oh, and then you know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what you thought. Is that what you thought? So now I look stupid as a motherfucker. I'm not hating on these people. Every fucking business I'm going into around here though, you know what I'm saying? They having a problem with me. In this little subdivision over here. Shit, and he said that I have never did anything that was against the law. But I let him know that just because of that, no, and I bought that bag of Almond Joy. And I said, it's still the same. It might not be so pretty, but you know what? The pack, but you know, a lot of them Almond Joy, so I didn't get the full experience. So do I call the motherfucking place where they got it from? You know what I'm saying? And I can't say, you know, what if I want to go to them people for my own thing and I have to involve them? These motherfuckers trying to attach and tag themselves to my motherfucking life every single go round. I pay cash for some shit, then it's me coming however I want. And that's another thing. That's why I said, this is some bullshit. I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. I don't expect bullshit to happen up in this motherfucker. And I don't mean any danger. They got me walking around this bitch like motherfucking strong. And they don't got me walking around. I gotta, that's something that I kind of picked up on along the way. Like, they doing things and trying to position me in some particular way. There's people that have stock and stuff. There's people that have investments and stuff. And they might think that I'm some kind of private person that's coming like insurance to kind of assess them and shit. And they must got some fucked up shit that they got going on in they shit. And they don't want it to be known. Well, you just motherfucking thought that I wasn't going to charge my phone. Apparently, because when I said it, it was, I said I got to go to the bathroom. He said he told me that I can go in out the rain. I said I was going to go in out the rain. I said I was going to walk. I asked every step of the way, can I go in here? I did everything right that I'm supposed to do. I'm going to put this other bag in this bag because I don't want them to say anything about me having something else up in here. Ugh. This is some ridiculous stuff. I'm telling you right now. They got some all kind of, you know, Festival is one place that got some different products like different health foods and, you know, things like that as well. So, but not all of their stuff is, what I want. And I might be trash to some group of people, the whole city. I don't know. But I can say is that I'm a beautiful person. And that I'm trying. I just was crying because I said, now I like these chips. I don't even know if they anywhere other than Festival. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? It just be like the unfair part of it. It be that part, like different situations. Should have been able to throw this stuff out there. I should do. And you know what? Man, I should just have it be just a problem I have. That's really important to me. It is no crime with me being homeless, though. That's the part. I'm sitting here being kicked out. Oh, and then it's raining. I got my phone. So it's a little cheap phone. So what if that happened to me? Where something that I'm thinking about happens, like my phone get water damage or something like that. I wonder if I use this traffic. Yeah, I'm literally like straight up. That's why I said I have some like literally saying like, please don't make please. Cause the other day I was so cold in the rain. It rained on me. I gotta take some of these layers of clothes off so I can have some dry clothes. So I'm probably gonna be in a bathroom for a while. Like I told that man yesterday, I have layers of clothes on. It's not usual. Who does that? Oh. Okay. That's nice. So that's a good thing. Right there. Is it? Do you have a specific time limit on your bathroom? Ooh. A little table and stuff. I can put this right there. Okay. Oh my goodness. Carrying around a festival bag, advertising like it's something that I really have cooperation with. Now I can say that plenty of times there has been problems with food from festival, and I have talked to them about it, and I have brought the food back, and they have refunded my money, and maybe they worry that I might have something that I don't like about their food, and I might say it while I'm in my live video. But what about all that nice stuff I said about that food that I got yesterday? I'm still here. That's a problem. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm going to go ahead and get out some of these clothes so I can have some kind of dry clothes as well with me. I know that the Shalom Center has like a hub that they have a washer and dryer there. I was told, I'm not really sure, so I'm going to contact them and see. But now my plans have changed, but I'm still going to do the things that I'm doing. It's just not going to be at festival, and that's another thing. But what I'm worried about is being arrested, going back to jail, I'm trying so hard with my reputation, trying to be the best person that I could possibly be. it means something to me. It matters. Very important to me. I got served so many cake donuts at the Kenosha County Jail in the morning. I said, I'm gonna go to Dunkin'. I'm gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts and get me I want to see how the cake. I don't know where else I can get cake donuts, but I know that Dunkin' Donuts have had cake donuts, and I didn't really know. But I want to know, like, how would a fresh cake donut taste? Not that the whole bunch of oil and stuff on there. But as I said, I was gonna go to Dunkin' Donuts, but I would like to try different kind of donuts. Different cake donuts, maybe even make my own cake donuts. I have plans, and a lot of times in some places, when somebody have planned life and they want to clean up their life and they want to make things right and they have business, they should be allowed to do it. And that's what I'm gonna do. Festival, I'm not gonna harm. I don't want any violence toward them. I don't want any violence against that person who asked me was I waiting on the ride. Because if they wanted to do something for me, they would have said, hi, if they wanted to, looks like you're waiting for a ride. I want to pay for you. I want to buy you a car. I want to give you a car. But no. I'm not going to do that because you won't give stuff back when you're told to leave. Well, when you start talking about the police from the beginning, when you setting me up for failure and you threatening me and you traumatizing me from the beginning, and you know that I'm already saying that I want to be gentle with myself, then what am I supposed to do? You have already brought the police in the equation. So I know how that goes. And I'm asking you to talk to me. You telling me that when I'm talking to you, you don't want me to talk to you. So I'm going to beg you, please. But now I know I'm not even going to, that's it for that too now. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this. It's going to always make me, but I even said, I can leave though. Let me know what I'm involved with before I come up in here. You know what I'm saying? Because I asked this, it's a religious place. What laws are you basing it off of? You're not telling me. So that's why I didn't go any further. I wanted him to talk to me and tell me. And that's why I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to just be involved with stuff just because I can be involved with it. You know? And that's one of those problems that I have. I'm serious. I'm not perfect or anything. Like I said, I'm who I am. Oh, my goodness. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm going to make a page about something about maybe a day in the life. I got to contact the city attorney because it's some real problems here. I'm gonna have to contact some administration right today. Please. I am my own person, and I have to try to figure out what's all up against me, because there's no way these police officers and deputies and all this stuff doing all this business like that and knowing that these people are being dishonest on all these reports where they're trying to trespass me. I know they're not talking religion to me. And so that's why I'm asking, what laws? And you say the specific laws. I say, well, you break it. You know, it's got to be something else. And then try to make it seem like why, like I'm angry or something. Hi. Sorry. Okay. You need to use the bathroom or something? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, I was using when I came in here. I tried to get you all's attention and ask how long or whatever. Yeah, but I am coming up in here. Well, I can wait to use the bathroom if you have to use the bathroom. I was just gonna get out of some of these wet clothes and change. No, it's okay. I didn't put that tissue like that though. So, okay. to pack my food and keep my food with me. No. I know for a fact. It's not that I don't have to conform to other people's questions of me and what they are, how they want to suggest some stuff to me. No. You're asking me a question that is not your concern. I do not need to tell you if I'm waiting on a ride. I do not have to, what kind of ride, what does ride mean. Then, so that makes me, it make it seem like how I'm looking at it, in my opinion, that you should not be asking me this stuff. If you on your company time and you're not coming to me right and you're not a friend, and I have tried to do different things to make things right with you, and you thinking that, okay, yeah, you might think that I'm on your level or something like that, you on my level or whatever. No, I do not have to be connected to you to be successful in this community. And it would be nice, but people are empowered on their own. If they happen to hear me and they get stronger, that's on them. Not on me. It's not on me. It is not on me. Yeah, it's not on me. My goodness, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge this phone, and I'm going to just see how things are, and I'm gonna, continue. Definitely. Goodness. And I feel good about myself. I cried today. I went through all kinds of stuff. I said what I had to say, and I don't know where I could possibly go or what private business that I could possibly go and where could I go to charge my phone at night? So throughout the whole night, they think that I'm gonna be somewhere and not have my phone or not use my phone, and that's another reason why I need another phone. And I'm gonna give you another phone, and I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna figure it out. Don't worry. My goodness, I'm here as independent, and I'm myself, Jasmine Renee Davis.